Good morning, class. Today we'll discuss the next topic of the chapter Electoral Politics Popular Participation. Participation, as you are familiar with that term because we are studying here democracy, what makes election in India democratic. And participation is what when people cast their vote, they elect the government and the government policies which take place in the country, are they favorable to the people or not? So everything is depending on the people who are involved in the politics or the government making decision. So here we'll take this point, popular participation. So here is the comparison as you see in the graph which is given, that is two lines have been shown, one is pink color, another is blue, and they are indicating of UK and India. This is showing the participation of the people of UK and people of India. So by this diagram we will study after the text. Another way to check the quality of the election process is to see whether the people participate in it with enthusiasm, means eagerly, that they are happy, they were waiting for the elections, like all. If the election process is not free or fair, people will not continue to participate in the exercise. Means if election are not free and fair, the meaning of the free and fair is very much clear. Means any kind of pressure is not there, people should not force to cast their vote. So like, so now read these charts and draw some conclusion about participation in India. Voter turnout in India and the UK. Turnout means like when people gather to cast their vote. So here we'll see that that is the percentage. The percentage 50 to 60, 56 is increasing, 62, then it is 60, then again it is increasing in comparison of UK. Earlier the participation in UK it was 78%, then declined continuously and it reached till 66%. So people participation in election is usually measured by the voter turnout. Turnout, here you can write the meaning. When people gather to cast vote means how much population, how much gathering is there, how much people are coming to cast their vote. So its figure turnout indicates that the percentage of eligible voter who actually cast their vote over the last 50 years, means last 50 years the percentage is increasing or decreasing. Like the turnout in in Europe and North America has declined. Why? The reason you can understand this, because continuously and because till a long period of time people are casting their vote, development took place, they don't have any hope because everything is done by the government, from the government. In India, turnout has either remained stable or actually gone up. Means sometime it is stable, we have seen it is, it's just a little bit slant over there and is increasing gradually. So the reason behind it, that the people are having their expectation with the government or the parties to whom they are casting their vote. In India, the poor, illiterate and underprivileged people vote in a large proportion. You have seen the people who are poor, the people who in demand for their locality, they wanting some improvement work by the government, they generally cast their vote. Or there are some personal issues of different segment of society, so these people who cast the vote, larger proportion is that as compared to the rich and privileged section. This is in contrast to western democracies. Western democracies, our is the eastern democracies, western we are talking about America and UK. So, for example, in the United States of America, poor people, African American, and Hispanics vote some less than rich and the white people. The interest This is the third one. The common people in India attached a lot of importance to election, and they feel that through election they can bring pressure on the political parties to adopt policies and programs favorable to them. They also feel that their vote matters in the way things are run in the country. Means every section which are common people, poor people, they sometimes bring pressure on the political parties. Means they bring only the good government when they are pressurized them. This matters a lot in the country. So here you can see the voter turnout in India as US by social groups in 2004. So we can see the bar is uh, different from the other country, and the interest of the voter in election related activities has been increasing over the years. During 2004 election, more than one third voter took part in a campaign related activities. More than half of the people identify themselves as being close to one or other political party. One out of every seven voters is member of political party. So depends on the interest of voter in election related activity has been increased over the year. Means what the government is doing for particular section, and the voter means like the part of campaign related to activities, the people are taking interest in all those activities. Those who participated any election related activity in India. So this we have seen. Now these 3 points were important related to this, that turnover, how it has been changed in the society in UK, India and America. Now, acceptance of the election outcome, acceptance, whatever the means the process was there, election take place, and what is the outcome, means what is the result of the election, it should be accepted. One final test of the free and fairness of election has in the outcome itself. If elections are not free or fair, the outcome always favors the people powerful. In such a situation, the ruling parties do not lose election. Usually, losing party does not accept the outcome of the rigged elections. Now, here you have to understand, means if election are not free and fair, what would be there? Imagine. So outcome always in favor of powerful. This is very much clear line. Means the people who are powerful, who spend lots of money over the election campaign, they will come again to the seat. So in the situation, what will happen? We know it. The situation take place, losing party does not accept the outcome of rigged election. मतलब कोई भी party which is losing the result, so that will not accept the result election, means whatever the statistics played during the election campaign. So the outcome of the election, Indian election speaks of its result. Indian election, we are talking about, the ruling parties routinely lose election in India, both at the national and state level. In fact, every two out of the three elections held in the last 25 years, ruling party lost. It is telling about that when a party wins election, generally it gets the seat. The ruling party earlier is forced to leave the seat, and it happens last 25 years. Means once Congress got the re-chance to rule over the country, and same BJP last time it got re-chance to, but thrice fourth if it is getting chance, something is wrong behind, we have to understand this. In US, an incumbent or sitting elected representative already loses an election. Incumbent means the ruler who is earlier ruling, means who have seat. ठीक है. Sitting elected representative means the person who is ruling previously rarely loses an election. In India, about half of the sitting MPs, MLAs lose the election. But India में ऐसा होता है कि they always lose the seat. मतलब they are forced to leave the seat because what is the verdict of election? It has to accept. Candidates who are known to have spent lots of money or buying votes and lose those with known as criminal connection often lose election. Candidates who are known to have spent lots of money, isn't it? People who spend lots of money during the election campaign sometimes buy the vote, and those who within known as criminal connection means they are not with good background, generally they lose the seat. Barring very few dispute election, the electoral outcome are usually accepted as people's verdict. Means when election campaign is continue after the election, what happens means the people are ready, or the leaders who are ruling, they are ready to accept the verdict of the election. Verdict of election, result means whatever the justice has been done by the people, and it is accepted by the all political parties, or they come to the comment. So till here we discuss. In next video we'll take challenges to free and fair election. Thank you.